So at this point, we made it from middle Florida, but I had to drive down to South Florida for the RV to get repaired, and then we've driven all the way to the Colorado line, Kansas-Colorado line. So as you can imagine, we're road hardened right now and dirty. So there's a blue beacon at this exit, and we're going to try it for the first time. You know, I've only gone to private owned ones so far. So we're going to try this blue beacon. I'm going to ask them about their brushes though, you know.
Oh my God, the smell.
Oakley, Sharon Springs. Something about Buffalo Bill, and yeah, there's a smell here. I don't know what that smells about. Ooh. Whoa.
What?
Some bucking. I don't know what that was. I got some bucking right there. Pretty heavy for some reason. Yeah, even the Gen Y can buck. You know, no matter how tall of a shock you have on a razor or something like that,
take the ramp ahead.
You are still going to bottom out sometimes. Well, this Gen Y does a great job, but sometimes it's too much for it. I mean, it only has so much travel, you know, it's going to... That goes with anything, but no excessive bucking for sure. All right, there's the truck wash over there, and it looks like they're entering from that left side, the best I can tell. So I would think I'll just do the truck entrance. Pull around.
Blue beacon way off to the left. That's the parking lot.
Must be set up to where you get gas and then you can pull over there to the truck wash. I think that's the way that works. This dude gonna let me go, or am I supposed to let him go? I don't know. He's just pulling up to go get gas. I mean, you already got gas pulling up, so he can go in. Yep, it says truck wash entrance. Okay. I defaulted to always just kind of enter the whole area in the truck entrance, and then it's giving me signs. See it saying truck entrance over here. Watch my little mirror here, and then I got another one here.
Turn left on I-70 West.
And this is the line.
Holy shit, look at that line.
Yeah.
We're at the Blue Beacon. Shane's gonna get his truck and RV washed. We're at the Travel Centers America, Western Kansas Wildlife Travel Center. I guess they all have their own name.
Nice to see that sign. I don't know if you can see it. I'll zoom in for you. It says 70 West and Denver. So, on a personal note, probably in some of the videos you've seen this. Since I started smoking cigarettes at like 15, And then I smoked for a long time, maybe 20 years. And then I quit smoking. And then this new vape thing came out. Bethany likes new pads and stuff. She got one. I'm like, oh, let me try that. And when I did, it was like, old friend, you know. It's like once an alcoholic, always alcoholic. Well, this is my alcoholic. My body gets one little taste of nicotine. It's like, yeah, give me more. I've recently learned that nicotine is a neurotropic. It actually helps me think. You know, a lot of people in the world that are doing drugs and whatever else, they're actually self-medicating. I think I self-medicate with this, but I can't have it. And I've started and quit this probably 4 times, with like a year in between or longer. Anyway, I become a pro nicotine quitter. I've become a pro nicotine quitter, and I was planning on quitting anyway, but we're headed to Denver. We're headed to Breckenridge, and then we're gonna go to Montana. But we're going up in elevation. It's about almost 3,400 square feet in Great Falls, Montana, where we're going. But we're going to be going up in the Yellowstone. We're going to be going up in the Glacier National Park. Hopefully we make it up to Banff. I want to show you that in Colorado. Oh, gorgeous. And we're going to be doing hiking and this kind of stuff. I've been out of the gym for like 2 years too. I really got to get back on that. But anyway, I can't be smoking and lack of oxygen and hiking and all this. It's just, it just goes against it. Now, I mentioned I'm a pro at quitting this. So if you're on nicotine or something like that, you want to quit, I've got the best way. I've done it so many dang times that I got it down. It's kind of funny, but it works. This is a habit too. Now, nicotine is chemically addictive. So I am addicted to nicotine, and I always will be for life. I don't mean you can't quit it, but one little taste and you're back off the wagon, right? Anyway, trade one habit for another that has nicotine. So I go from this to the nicotine gum. So initially what happens to me, I say, oh, I don't have that anymore. Let me get a piece of gum. And then that gum becomes a habit. Oh, where's my gum? You know, put in the gum. And you've heard of people chewing gum trying to quit cigarettes, but this is nicotine gum, so it's even better. So in other words, I'm not trying to give up the chemical while changing the habit. Now, it isn't as much as a habit. This is like a pacifier, you know. So I go from this habit to, it's not as good of a habit, but it still gives me something, you know, in place of it. Oh, where's my pipe? Oh, I don't have that. I don't do that anymore. Oh, but I got the gum. So it gives me a substitute. And then I chew that gum for a little while. And then to quit the gum, I've got to now quit a habit, but it's an easier habit because it's not as much of a habit. I go from the gum to the patches. Now, the patches are miserable, man. You just sit there and then you peel it off and the skin's a little, you know, irritated. Not bad, but, you know, kind of sucks. But you still have your nicotine. And then I start doing what they say not to do, and I cut them in half. I get the full milligram and I cut them in half. And then I do that for a while, and then I cut them in quarter. Now I'm just tapering down the chemical addiction. And it makes it easier because you just get sick of putting on those patches, which gives you a motivation to quit. And then I've just tapered off, and by the time I'm on those patches a little while, I've gotten rid of the habit, you know, and then I'm off, unless I get one taste. Anyway, I like to try to quit at night. And what does that mean? I like to run out of my juice. See, there's barely any in here. I'm gonna get one squeeze in here, go, and I've got I got kind of a almost full tank. But I didn't run out last night. I'm such a fiend that I have before, because I want to schedule it like that. Just emptied everything I had before I went to bed. But last night I was thinking about, but it's so good with the coffee. It's so good with the morning coffee. Yeah, certain flavors anyway. And I didn't do it. So now I'm gonna pay for it, because I'm gonna quit midday and swap to the gum. But we're gonna be in Colorado next, so I gotta do it. I don't have to do anything, but for my own goals and standards, I have to do it on the road. That's gonna suck. So I might get a little, hopefully not too bad though, because it just ain't the same somehow, even though it's nicotine. Just to let you know too, can you see how dirty my wind is? Let me show you. Ooh, something stink. Look at that. Can you see all the bugs? The rig is dirty. Look at the truck, can you see that? Because it's nothing but campsites. And then road work and dust in the air, just whatever. Road hardened. So we're gonna go through here. It is a nice park. Now we got one more park to stop in Colorado. We want to say Siebert, but it's not. It's Severt, Colorado. And then it'll just be a little trek to Breckenridge. But that's a nice park there, and I really don't want to pull in there dirty. The golf cart's dirty too though, and they say no washing, so I might just do a spray wash real quick to make it look good, clean up the rims and the body. But we're gonna stay 3 days there, and it's a nice park, and I want to run around on the golf cart too. Now when we stay overnight like this, I'm not getting the golf cart out. I'm not using the back bathroom, except for when we're with the kids. I have to get it out. And then they followed us to the next one. I have to get it, reloaded, do the whole toy box, bring down the bed and all that stuff. Move everything around and then do it and reload it, and it's a lot more effort. But when we're hammering like this and just staying one night, I've shut down, emptied the tanks, all that, the whole bathroom shut down, half bath in the back, golf cart's loaded, everything's in position. I just go and I check the load. Now man, it really held. I've been through some rough road in that cart, the way I do it with the 4 wheel chocks from Trailer Supply. They're real rubbery and they have a little curve to them instead of straight up. And I just pull them, the front and the back, in the opposite direction, pulling them against those wheel chocks. And man, it holds that cart beautifully. But get this thing clean and back on the road and hopefully stay a little clean.
Doing?
Oh, doing all right. What are we doing for you?
I don't know. What do you suggest?
So we have the classic watch we can do on the truck. We can't use any of our brightener, which comes with classic wash on the trailers. We can brush the trailer for you, help get it cleaned up.
Do you have soft brushes that won't scratch the paint?
Soft. Yeah, they're really soft.
Okay. But you're saying no soap?
We'll do soap and water on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do a soap and then we'll wash it really close and we'll soap it again and brush it.
Okay.
Do you want us to put any Rain-X on either of them for you today?
What about those bugs on the nose?
We'll get those all off there. Our soap is a natural bug release, so it'll help get the bugs off there.
Nice. Rain-X on here?
Yep.
I like
we'll
that.
Do the Rain-X. The Rain-X is a complete protectant
Okay.
that we have, so it goes on all the surfaces. It'll help water bead off, keep it clean a little bit longer.
Okay.
All right. And do you want us to brush the truck?
Do you think it'll scratch the clear coat?
It won't scratch the clear coat.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. We'll see you inside.
All right. Thank you, sir. How do I pay?
Huh?
How do I pay?
When we get you inside, we'll have you step out and we'll
Okay.
go in the office and we'll type the ticket there.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir.
And we're done. Now we gotta get her car clean. Headed to Denver. I hope I stay clean. Now, of course, I did all that and there's supposed to be rain. Clean rig, but it's supposed to be rain when I get to Breckenridge, but at least it'll be pretty.
Continue on I-70.
That wash was 75 bucks, by the way. But I did get the extra Rain-X. They Rain-X the whole truck and the whole rig. So they say it helps water run off and keeps it clean longer. And but they charge you by foot of rig. So if you're shorter, it'll be cheaper. Just so you know, these roads in eastern Colorado suck. We're on I-70 interstate and it just smoothed out enough that I grabbed the camera. I mean, I'm going 63. I mean, it's bad. Certain sections really bad, like right here. That's not real bad, but that was a short run of it. Man, I don't know what they're doing here, what runs across here. People passing me. I mean, I could go faster, but you know, our whole house is back there. So to protect our stuff, I'm slowing down. I don't know if you can see. And like I said, this is the smoother part of it. Back there was like, holy crap. I mean, come on, Colorado. Roads in America, I mean, we get some decent areas of road, but it's ridiculous. You go to other countries and their road systems are way better. Our whole infrastructure.
In four-wheel drive.
Good thing we're shutting up, because I wouldn't even be able to put my landing gear down. Yeah, so much for my clean tires. They just brought this rock in, and it wasn't even compacted. It just melted right into it. So this is a cute little overnight park. I mean, there's nothing else here, and so it's like an oasis, a godsend between where we were and, you know, Denver. But they're thin lots, but for overnight, and I didn't have to disconnect. Now he just put some rock down. He knew we were big, and that's their longest site, and they go, oh, we'll give you the good site with the good rock. So they're sweet, but I can't come out and make this cut. And I need to go on that road, so I'm just gonna back it out. But he put so much rock down, and I don't know if there's much base. So kind of got to go back through this rut. Hope it doesn't scratch my rims. But you see, I can't come and make this turn, and I can't go out that way. It's too whatever. But the road out there, see, it says 270 right there. So I'm just always playing your route out. So I'm gonna back up. This pole is my only obstruction. I'm taking notes of my obstruction. Pull out past the pole, and I'm gonna start cutting it. That's a big road over there, so it's no problem.